If you've ever thought about leaving everything behind and starting fresh, somewhere slower, somewhere warmer, somewhere calmer, then this conversation is for you. Jamaica is more than a vacation destination. For many people, it represents a reset, a chance to breathe, a chance to live differently. But the real question is not, is Jamaica beautiful? The real question is moving to Jamaica actually a smart decision? Let's talk honestly, because there are pros and there are realities, and wisdom lives in understanding both. First, the emotional pull. The island has a rhythm. Life feels slower. The mornings feel softer. There is less visible urgency, and that slower pace can feel like medicine for someone who has lived in constant pressure. Many people don't realize how tense they've been until they step into calm. The ocean, the breeze, the sunlight. They don't fix your problems, but they soften your nervous system. And that matters, because stress accumulates over years. And sometimes what you need isn't excitement, it's relief. That's one of the biggest emotional advantages of island life. Relief from constant rush, relief from comparison, relief from cold, grey pressure environments. But emotional comfort alone does not make a move smart. Let's talk about reality. Relocating anywhere requires structure. Income must be stable. Expenses must be understood. Healthcare must be considered. Community must be built. Moving countries is not the same as taking a vacation. And this is where many people romanticize the idea. They imagine sunsets, but forget logistics. They imagine simplicity, but forget preparation. So is moving to Jamaica smart? It depends on your foundation. If you are running from stress without fixing the source, you will carry that stress with you. But if you are building income systems, if you are reducing debt, if you are strengthening discipline, then relocation becomes an upgrade, not an escape. That is the difference. Jamaica is not a solution. It is an environment. And environments amplify who you already are. If you are prepared, the island feels peaceful. If you are unprepared, the island feels unstable. That's the honest truth. Now, let's talk about another emotional factor: identity. Many people over 40 or 50 reach a stage where priorities shift. Status matters less. Peace matters more. Approval matters less. Time matters more. The desire to live intentionally becomes stronger. That's not weakness. That's maturity. And for many people, the island symbolizes that maturity. A simpler life, a slower life, a life aligned with personal values instead of external pressure. But simplicity is a choice, not a location. You can live chaotically anywhere, or intentionally anywhere. The island doesn't force calm, it invites it. Now let's discuss fear. Fear of leaving what's familiar, fear of healthcare differences, fear of income instability, fear of regret. These are valid. Smart decisions acknowledge fear without being controlled by it. If you're planning properly, building income before the move, visiting multiple times, understanding cost of living, building local connections, then the decision becomes calculated, not emotional. Calculated decisions reduce regret. Emotional impulses create regret. So is moving to Jamaica smart? It is smart when you have financial clarity, you have income stability, you have realistic expectations. You are moving towards something, not away from something. That last part matters most. If you are moving toward peace, toward intentional living, toward a slower rhythm, then the decision can align beautifully. But if you are escaping burnout without changing habits, you will recreate burnout in a different setting. The island mindset is not about fantasy. It is about alignment. Alignment between your income and your lifestyle. Alignment between your values and your daily routine. Alignment between your pace and your priorities. When those align, geography becomes powerful. Without alignment, geography changes nothing. The ocean does not guarantee peace. Your systems create peace. Your discipline creates peace. Your preparation creates peace. And when you combine preparation with a beautiful environment, that's when life begins to feel intentional. That's when mornings feel different. That's when time feels slower. That's when stress decreases. Not because life is perfect, but because your foundation is solid. So before asking, should I move? Ask, am I prepared? Because preparation makes the difference between regret and gratitude. Take a moment and reflect. Are you chasing scenery or building stability? Are you running from pressure or designing peace? Moving to Jamaica can be smart, but only when it's built on clarity, not fantasy. Only when it's built on preparation, not impulse. Only when it aligns with the life you've already begun building. The island is beautiful, but your foundation matters more. Thank you for spending this time with Island Mindset Studio. If this helped you think more clearly about your next chapter, take a moment to like the video. Subscribe for weekly calm motivation and practical freedom strategies. And share this with someone who's thinking about starting over. Until next time, stay grounded, stay prepared, and keep building your freedom.